What's going on, guys? I want to go over the futures trading strategy, the kind of idea that we had for this morning going into today's session. Now, I know a lot of you guys who are in Evolution Traders, you guys were on that live voice call. So again, if you guys do want to trade with me and the rest of the team, I do have one spot available left. That price is set to double as soon as that next spot gets filled. For those of you guys who are on the live stream, you guys may be seeing a little piece of this today, but I did have an entry at 15,272 long on NQ. That entry got adjusted. So I was up early this morning. I was doing some charting and we had a pivot level at 15,272. Now that was at 5:46 a.m. You can see here on the Discord. That pivot level got adjusted right before the market opened. We did put in a new high over this overnight session high here. So the 15,288 level was the new pivot. Okay, so the 15,288 level was the new pivot. Now, if we look at this horizontal line that I drew here, this was the pivot. You can see here 615, 620, and 630 right off the bell. We tested this 288 level, 15,288, immediately pulled back. One thing that I want to kind of emphasize is that a lot of newer traders will see this push higher. They'll tell themselves, hey, you know what, the last couple of days, the market's been pushing higher. We really can't go any higher. And the first thing they do is short. And that's exactly what they want you to do because you get trapped. Who they are is just whoever's on the other side of the trade. Me, I'm they. So I want you to short so we can trap you down at support and then we can rip you through the highs. Now, again, did it have to continue? Did it have to make this move? Today was a really beautiful move. In fact, I want to congratulate one of the members in Evolution Traders today. They had a perfect entry on this play, and they were able to capture almost 95 points off the NQ. They were trading live this morning on YouTube. Fantastic move because I only captured around 35 points. That's just the type of trader I am. I'm getting better at it, trying to hold my trades on the futures a lot longer. On the option side of things, I have no problem holding these things all day. But futures still, I tend to get out a little bit early. Something that's in my trading plan to continue to work on. So considering that I was taking 10 to 15 points per scalp, getting up there to 25, 35, even 40 points for me is now a much better improvement. But again, nothing compared to what one of the members in Evolution Traders did today. So essentially they got in over this 288 level, right? You can see the break that happens here at 655. We get this breakout. This is your entry. We get a nice little bit of a pop and we pull right back down. So this is just a classic break and retest. And essentially all you're looking to do is take and hold that trade as long as there's no technical damage and take it into the next area of supply. So we had the most perfect entry at Evolution Traders. That 15,287 entry price off the open pullback. We got the bears to get trapped off this flush. We seen the reversal. We took this trade setup. I take my 35 points, call it a day on the futures. Again, would I have loved to be a part of the whole run up all the way up here to the top? Of course. But again, if I was in on the initial play, I can't just start chasing every single candlestick higher, right? Again, my play was here. I took my profits. I'm content with those profits. I have to stop on the day. Now, if we kind of rewind here and we see as soon as we broke out, we came right back down. And then we started to just power trend over this 5 SMA. And I've really been trying to teach the guys in Evolution Traders to really hold these trades as long as they're working for you in your favor. Regardless if you're playing a 2 minute, a 1 minute, a 5 minute, even all the way up to the daily time frame. As long as your stock or whatever instrument you're trading is hugging and it's riding over this 5-day moving average on any time frame, that's your power trend, right? You don't want to sell out of the move if we're still above the power trend. So the only reason why you're going to take profits when we're still trading above the power trend is just due to the fact that you're going to be okay with stopping on the day, right? And it was really, really tough for me, at least, to kind of not get back into this move, although we were power trending, but I knew that I was not going to take another trade until I got a new setup. That new setup was here. So as soon as we started to get rejected at this level of supply, this is where we had our member take their profits. They called it a day. They were able to go about their business. We chopped around. We went sideways for a little bit. We made a little bit of a double top and we immediately started to pull back. Now this candlestick here at 9:30 Pacific Standard Time came right down into the 50 SMA. And I want to highlight something. This is in the range Okay, this is in the range here of our initial kind of break and retest zone, so that we're putting in a new base, we're putting in a higher low, and then we start to push off of a significant area of support. And that significant area of support is going to be the 50-day moving average. So for me, the significant areas of supply and demand is going to be your 200, it's your 50, it's your linear regression, and your power trending is your 5 and 10-day moving average. Okay, so anytime we can get a pivot off of the 200 or off of the 50 or off of the 20, those are definitely levels that I like to take. And then I also like to play the linear regression, and I like to see kind of, you know, where's the original breakout spot? Where do we pull back to? This was a fantastic pullback here to the middle of the range, a little bit of a 40-50% retracement, higher low. And as soon as we got this set up here at 9:55, we get the close back over our 20 SMA. And you guys already know I was jumping long here at 10 a.m. So at 10 a.m. coming out of the New York lunch hour session, you can see we really chopped around during that lunch hour. We kind of established that base. We closed back over the 20, and you guys already know that I'm going to be all over this play here. That level was 372, and all I did was look to take this into the previous area of resistance, right? Which is our double top, which is also our linear regression. So from an average price of around 15,373, I took this all the way into the 90s here, guys, the mid 90s. So again, another 20-point trade. So essentially I took around 50 to 55 points out of the market today on the NQ. That's a fantastic job, right? That's a fantastic job. Today was a great trending day. I hope you guys were able to capture on this move, but I just kind of wanted to highlight the strategy, how I use it. It's all going to start and establish from the daily chart, right? So again, I don't know if I covered this in the beginning of the video, but the daily chart is what brought me to this trade this morning. Okay, why? I wanted to get over yesterday's highs, and we have a lot of space. That's it. That's enough analysis for me. We have support here, 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 here. So we're above all levels of supply. They've all turned into levels of support, and we're currently on this nice little reversal 7-day bounce here. So again, you know, can we trade around sideways for the next couple of days? Maybe it's entirely possible. Again, we still do have some space. We could put in a little bit of an exhaustion move all the way up here to the Bollinger Band before we do pull back. So definitely still want to keep today's highs on lookout. Again, if we gap up over today's highs, I would definitely be a little bit more hesitant on going long, wait for the pullback. If we gap down into supply, I would like, or into demand, I would like that a lot better for a red to green move. So again, your trade is going to start off with the daily time frame, guys, and then you're going to correlate that with the pre-market session highs. Okay, so if we have a good daily chart, what are the pre-market highs telling us? And then from there, that's going to establish, are we going to get in through the pre-market highs when that happens? Or are we going to wait after the opening first hour candle to see if we can establish that range and confirm after that? That's it. Our entry today was spot on perfect. Congratulations to that member in Evolution. You know who you are already. You were trading with me on live. Congratulations, buddy. That's a hell of a trade. You could not have done it any better. If you guys do want to join us and trade with us each and every single day live, I have one more space available. That link is down in the description box below. I'll see all of you guys on the next one.